I just found out that I'm an affair baby. My parents have been married for 14 years and I have 3 siblings. I'm 17 and the second youngest. My siblings are all biologically my dad's. I found out through my grandma on my dad's side on accident yesterday, and my grandpa, dad's dad, told me the full story but made me promise not to tell anyone for my dad and I's happiness, but I'm so upset I don't know what to do. Yesterday got into a petty argument with my grandma about laundry at her house, and she mumbled under her breath how she knew I should have been aborted because I'm not even my dad's kid. I froze and acted like I didn't hear her and later cried in my room. My grandpa found me sobbing that night and asked me what happened. I told him what my grandma said and he told me the truth. My mom cheated on my dad when he was on a work trip with his cousin who's also married, and they had me. My dad's cousin doesn't know that he's my dad. My mom just passed me along. I look like all my other siblings, so nothing was ever questioned. My grandparents never said anything because my dad has been cheated on in the past and apparently it really messed him up, and he was an alcoholic and did drugs for a while, so they didn't want him to go down that path again. He and my mom are also really in love, or as in love as they can be. I know my dad would die for my mom and she seems like she would too, but I just can't see her as a good person anymore. I'm so angry with her, but I still love her so much. She's my mom. I never would have known if my grandma didn't say that. I'm so sad and scared. My dad is my favorite person. I'm my dad's only girl and he loves me so much too. I've always been a daddy's girl and he's been my go-to person for everything. I've seen so many stories of dads just upping and leaving because they find out that their kid isn't biologically theirs. I'm so scared my dad is suddenly not going to love me or be my dad anymore because of what my mom did. My grandpa told me not to say anything so my dad doesn't get hurt and that I can still be happy, but I'm not happy. My dad is also paying for my schooling, and if he finds out, is he suddenly not going to help me anymore because he technically doesn't have to? I'm the only one who's going to college and he's so proud of it. He brags all the time about how I'm going to be a surgeon someday and save lives. Am I going to get kicked out? My parents would 100% get divorced. Where would I go? No one else in my family besides my grandparents know, and obviously the makers of this mess. I don't know what to do. The right thing is to tell him, but I just can't. I want to, but he's not going to be my dad anymore and my family is going to fall apart. I don't know what to do. I feel like dying. What am I supposed to do?